Hello, fellow cinema lovers, and welcome to Escape Through Movies. My name is Chance, and today we have Jaws 2 in 4K UHD to review. So I got the Steelbook because I really like the Steelbook. I think that this one's really cool. There's the inside. This was a first time watch for me, and I was told by a couple friends to stay away from it and that it's nowhere near as good as the first one, and I even had a couple people tell me that it's really bad. So I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. It was actually decent. I was told that it wasn't good at all, and I actually liked it. It's nowhere near as good as the first one. I hadn't watched the first one until about 3 years ago, and I really liked the first one. Not as much as a lot of people that grew up on it, but I still really liked it. And this one's nowhere near as good as the first one, but it's still fun, and it has its moments. I felt that the pacing could be off at times, and it was a little slow at parts, and it focused on some of the characters that I didn't really care about too much. Like, I really like Brody, and I wish that it would focus more on his character, but it spent a lot of time on the kids. And that girl at the end just screaming drove me nuts. The shark was cool. I thought that the burn shark was different than the first one, so I'm glad they didn't just roll out the first thing again. So that was cool. I'm glad that they did that. Overall, I enjoyed it. And picture quality, it looks great. It's sharp, it's detailed, it all looks good. I don't have any complaints with picture quality. Some of the details on like the burn shark, like in the scars in his burn or stuff, or some of the details on some of the people's faces, like especially like Brody, or some of the scenery with like the boats and the ocean, and some of the underwater scenes look pretty good. And it's not like Avatar where it's like, oh my gosh, like every scene is breathtaking, but the details were all really nice and it was restored really well and it looks very good. So I was impressed with that. Picture quality was great, but audio, I have some complaints. It's the same audio track as the Blu-ray. They didn't do anything different, nothing new. It just felt like they were kind of lazy with it, which is disappointing because a movie like this, the audio track could be very well done and it could add a lot to the movie. So I was really disappointed that they didn't do anything for that because it could have added to the experience of this movie, but they didn't, and so I was very disappointed with that. And I had to turn it up a little bit to be able to hear everything, but it's not like you can't hear the dialogue. That's all fine. There's just nothing extra going on, and it's just kind of whatever. So I was disappointed we didn't get a new audio track, especially an Atmos track, because that would have been great. But other than that, it's a good upgrade, and the picture quality especially. If you're looking for something new with the audio quality, and if that's what you're getting it for, don't go for it. But if you're wanting a good upgrade on the picture quality, it's definitely worth it, and I highly recommend it. I don't regret buying it, especially mostly because I really like the Steelbook. And I'll watch it again when I watch the first one. But audio, not great. Picture quality's good. Overall story, I'd say it's like a 6 out of 10. Picture quality, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10 probably, maybe 8.5. And then audio quality, I'd give it like a 4, just because of how disappointed I am that they were lazy and they didn't do anything for it. That's extremely disappointing to me. Thank you so much for watching. Later this week, we have Vacation in 4K coming, The Truman Show, and then Sisu and Scream 6. So I look forward to seeing you guys then, and thank you so much for watching.